Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Wanna highlight a bunch of new Steam game bundles from our good friends over at Fanatical. They're running a lot of great deals right now, so I do want to highlight those. On top of that, they've got a bunch of other deals running right now as well on some games under the price of $10. Not the biggest games in the world, but still, for a lot of you guys, you own a ton of games, so sometimes you're looking for some of those lower key, super cheap titles, and again, all of the titles at the end of this video are going to be under $10, so we'll get to those, but mainly, I do want to highlight the bundles. First of all, we have the Build Your Own Capcom All-Stars bundle. Remember, with Fanatical, the more you buy, the more you save. However, if you just want to get the two games at $6.50 a pop, I think that turns out to be a great deal as well. They've got, so you can pick from any of these games. The Capcom All-Stars lineup includes Resident Evil Village, the base game, so keep that in mind, but the base Resident Evil Village game for $6.50 essentially is a phenomenal deal. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles is there, $6.50 on that. Resident Evil 2, the remake, Resident Evil 3, the remake, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard Gold Edition, that does include the DLC, so that's $6.50. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, $6.50 on that. Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, $6.50. Resident Evil 4 and 5, the Gold Edition of 5, the double pack of that. So that is both games as one item. That would be $6.50. So you could get Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, and then they have another double pack with Resident Evil 6 and Resident Evil 7, the base game. You can get all four of those titles for $13. That's pretty ridiculous when you look at it from a value standpoint. You can get Capcom Fighting Collection, you can get Street Fighter V Champion Edition, Monster Hunter World Deluxe Edition. Monster Hunter World for $6.50 is a ridiculous deal, and I would definitely recommend that. World is still a great game and very much worthwhile playing. Okami HD is there, Capcom's Beat 'em Up Bundle, Resident Evil and Resident Evil 0, the double pack, Onimusha Warlords, Marvel vs. Capcom Digital Deluxe, Mega Man 0 ZX Legacy Collection, Devil May Cry HD Collection, which, by the way, that still holds up in price a little bit, so that's a pretty damn good offer. Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2, Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, Capcom Arcade Second Stadium, Capcom Arcade Stadium as well. All of that is available, again, $6.50 an item. If you get 3 or more, $6.33. 4 plus will get it to you for $6.25 an item. So great offer there in terms of value, and definitely a lot of options. Capcom games, bear in mind, do go on sale like literally all the time, so if you don't pick them up now, not the end of the world, but this bundle offer is pretty damn good, so I would recommend that. Then there is the Build Your Own Killer bundle. You have to get a minimum of 5 games at $5.75, $1.15 an item. If you get 10 games, it's $1 an item, and 20 plus games would be at 95 cents. I don't think anybody's really picking up 20 games, but 5 games, there's definitely some good options, including Zombie Army 4 Dead War, Gory Cuddly Carnage, which that game is so quirky, and that game for $1.15, I think, is great. Chernobylite Premium Edition for $1.15, that's a good edition as well. Postal 4 No Regrets, Gatekeeper, Sniper Elite V2 Remaster, Bramble the Mountain King, Strange Brigade, Evil Genius 2, Bulwark Falconeer Chronicles, Webbed, Postal Brain Damaged is there, Bang On Balls Chronicles, Deliver Us the Moon, Murky Divers, Castle of Alchemists, Rainbreaker, Run Gore, you've got Afterplace, Echo Nomics, Talisman Digital 5th Edition, Silver Bullet, Arcs Fatalis is there as well. That's the Arcane Studios game, very, very dated at this point, but still Arcane Studios. Servanauts, Doom 64, Operation Polygon Storm, Bunny Park, and then they did have Martha is Dead, but that has been sold out. So, a lot of options there. I think, getting Zombie Army 4, Gory Cuddly Carnage, Chernobylite, throwing Postal Brain Damage, and maybe Strange Brigade, that would be a pretty solid 5-pack for $5.75. Definitely think that's a good shout there. Then we do have the Build Your Own Play on the Go bundle. 3 items at $3 a pop, 5 plus at $2.80, and then 7 plus at $2.60. Really, the top 3 games is a great offer. Wolfenstein The New Order, Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus, Heavy Rain, and Beyond Two Souls, the double pack. So you can get all 4 of those games for $9. The Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls double pack, once again, acts as just one item, which is a great offer. offer. Like, Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls essentially for $3. That's ridiculous. Wolfenstein 2 for $3. Ridiculous. Wolfenstein New Order for $3. Awesome. The rest of the lineup is consisting of smaller scale games. Lunark, which is a pretty interesting game. 8-Bit Adventures 2, Disc Coupe, Tyrant's Realm, Beyond Galaxy Land, Pinball Spire, Maze Mice, A Tiny Life, Trackline Express, Boar Blasters, Snowman Story, Fate the Unholy Trinity, Mr. Sun's Hatbox, Aura of Worlds, Kamikaze Last Planes, Takara Cards, Soda Crisis, Sunrise's Order, 100% Orange Juice, and then South of the Circle. So definitely the bulk of the quality comes from the top 3 titles, with Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls double pack, Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, and Wolfenstein The New Order. Think that's a pretty good value offer. Alright, lastly, I do want to highlight some Steam game deals under the price of $10. First of all, we have Nobody Wants to Die, which is $6.24, a narrative-driven title with a great setting and pretty interesting in terms of its premise. Lose yourself in the world of New York 2329, where immortality comes at a price someone has to pay. Following a near-death experience, Detective James Carr takes an off-the-books case from his chief with only the help of a young police liaison, Sarah Kai, to assist him. Time reveals all as they risk everything in pursuit of a killer, uncovering the dark secrets of the city's elite. This is more of a narrative-driven investigative game, a little bit on the shorter side. You can complete it in around 5 to 6 hours, around that range, but still, if you're into that, this is going to be right up your alley, and the visuals of the game are fantastic. $6.24 on Nobody Wants to Die. Next up, we have Red Faction Guerrilla Re-Mars-tered Edition, 80% off for $3.99. I played Red Faction Guerrilla back when it came out in June of 2009 on PlayStation 3, and I really enjoyed it back then. Nowadays, you go back and play it, alright, it's not going to be at the level of the premier open world titles, but in terms of that fun factor, man, Red Faction Guerrilla, I feel, has it in the way, like, Just Cause has it as well, in the sense of, dude, you get to run around in this open world, you get to cause a ton of mayhem, you get to break down buildings with your sledgehammer, and I feel like that is the most iconic element of the game. Even in the promo art, you can see the main character just launching up with a sledgehammer. Like, that's sledgehammer is the iconic element, and beating people down with it, destroying walls with it, I feel like that was one of the most fun aspects of the game. It's a fun open world title. Just don't expect anything absolutely blow away, and again, go into it more so just to have chaotic fun in the open world, and you'll have a good time with that. $3.99 on that. Next up, we got Eternights, which is down to $6.29. Certainly not a game for everyone. It is a hybrid of a dungeon crawler with a dating sim. Some people drew comparisons to Persona, which I get why those comparisons would be drawn. It's just that Eternights is so many levels below Persona that I feel like that would set expectations a little bit awry. You know, this is a game that definitely has some cringe dialogue, but the cringe dialogue in a game like this is almost the charm of the game. You get to laugh at it a little bit, and I still thought overall it was fun. I thought the dungeon crawling action gameplay was enjoyable, and the thing about Eternights is it knows when to leave. Like, this isn't a super lengthy game. It's not at the length of Persona. If memory serves me correct, it was like 12 to 15 hours, around that range, and you know what, for a game like this, that's perfect. You get in and you can get out at the right time. $6.29, a good price point on that. Then we have TOEM, a photo adventure. That is down to $3.59. Set off on a delightful expedition and use your photographic eye to uncover the mysteries of the magical TOEM in this hand-drawn adventure game. The game's got an overwhelmingly positive reception on Steam, so $3.59 on that again. The game's got a lot of charm. Take photos with cameras to solve puzzles and help people. Listen to chill beats and take in your surroundings. Meet quirky characters and help them with your problems as well. $3.59 on that. The Last Campfire, lastly, is $1.49, done by Hello Games. Last Campfire is a little bit of a different game than No Man's Sky, to say the least. It's very much different. It's a shorter scale game. It's a game you can complete fairly quickly, but has great art direction, and if you want something you can complete in like one sitting, Last Campfire is going to be up your alley. If you want an engaging story with a lot of great visual and art direction, definitely check that out. For just $1.50, it's the perfect price on that. But that is going to do it for me. Again, links to everything in the description box below. We are partnered with Fanatical, so if you buy anything, we do get an affiliate kickback, which is much appreciated and will help support the channel. But that's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.